We are back with another Hitchcock, and this time it is dial M for murder, and I like to say murder because it sounds so much more intense. Murder with a Scottish accent. That's how you have to say it, or then it's not a real murder. Doesn't count. This has to be like our millionth Hitchcock movie. I am an expert of Hitchcock now, and I keep saying Hitchcock, emphasizing the It's okay. We are professional here. Let's be calm and stop saying cock. Hitchcock. Okay, it's out my system now. Dial M for murder. And Grace Kelly is in this one, I think, and nobody else. I don't know anyone else that's in this, but that's fine. We get to know people. We get to know characters. We get to know newbies. They're newbies for me. And Detective Dawn gets to be here. I do think, I know, Detective Dawn has solved 100% of all cases, and this one will be no exception. I predict, Detective Dawn predicts that dial M for murder means that there will be a murder, and I don't know. Normally I have something, but there's nothing. There's nothing in here today. It could literally be anything. Dial M for murder. It could be a dog murdering a bloody cat for all we know. Well, let's find out. If you like this video, please give it a great big thumbs up. If you're planning to stay and you haven't already, then please subscribe and do everything you can to make the channel grow, and I will love you forever. And let's do our big fat shout outs to our top tier patrons, who are, let me find them. Here you are: Sylvia, Nathan Wolf, Robert McGregor, Adamantis, Brian Medendorp, Calco, Jack, Len Anaquad, Wayne Krika, Robert Immens, Les McAllister, Rob Jones, Ragnar Mercer, Alonso Torres, Bill Bryant, Thousand Ghosts, Roger Freeman, and Eric Bonham. And we are ready to play. We are ready to watch Alfred Hitchcock's Dial M for Murder. And play. Oh, I know. It's going to be, you have to phone someone to commit the murder. So, like a hitman. So someone is the hitman, and that's why it's called Dial M for Murder. That might be his company name. It's in the yellow pages. Dial M for Murder. I never understood why people do that.
Simply said you wrote crime stories, and I'd met you once when you were here before. When you get to know Tony, you'll understand why I said that.
Wait, what? What? God damn it.
He just said he decided to give up tennis and settle down to a job. He meant it all right.
Well, it's never just like that. There's always a reason behind it. What was the reason? It was you. Maybe he knew that you were with him.
Do you remember the letters you wrote to me? After I read them, I burnt them. I thought it best.
Was it a sexy one? Did it have pictures in it?
While we were waiting on the platform, I noticed my handbag was missing. I recovered the handbag about 2 weeks later.
But no letter.
But the letter wasn't there.
Uh-huh.
Said that if I went to the police or told anyone else, he would show the letter to my husband.
Why would you not have told him this before? This seems all too suspicious, don't you think? She's up to no good. She's the hitman.
So after waiting about 2 weeks, I went there. Said they'd never heard of a man by that name. And the parcel was still there. It had never been opened.
Because he'd been killed by you.
Well, I can see this is going to be a rough evening. All of us saying nice things to each other.
Wait, are you friends with Tony?
Why didn't you burn that letter too?
Because it had naughty pictures in it. Uh-oh, here goes Tony. This is going to be awkward.
Oh, there you are.
He looks a bit like James Stewart.
Oh, now don't say you can't go.
I'm afraid so. Old man Burgess is flying to Brussels on Sunday.
He must already know. I think he knows because... Right, hold on.
Well, could you join us after the theatre? We might go somewhere.
Why don't you give me a ring in intermission?
He's letting them go. He knows. Because of the night that he stopped playing tennis.
Darling, Mark's coming to the party tomorrow night.
Oh, good. Well, you better drop in here first and have
It's the last time you're going to see him.
So long, darling.
Oh, God, he knows. He 100% knows.
Have a good time. Thanks, night.
I would do the exact same. Well done, you. What's he been planning for the last year? This is exciting.
Yes, I saw it at your garage. How much are you asking? 1100, I see.
This is all code talk.
61A, Charrington Gardens. No, Charrington.
This is all so polite.
Provided you drop the price sufficiently. Well, we'll see what a couple of drinks can do.
That was a cool conversation. I liked it. You guys. They're a way to commit murder. Twice.
Mr. Fisher?
Yes, Captain Lesgett.
Yes.
Won't you come in?
Thank you.
He looks exactly like a hitman should look.
You're not Lesgett. Swan. C.J. Swan, always at C.A.
C.A.
What's CA? What's...
Wow, what a coincidence.
Yes, it's called for a special drink.
What?
By the way, how do you know my car's for sale?
Your garage told me.
That's odd. I don't think I mentioned it to anyone there.
Oh, there is actually a car for sale. I thought that was a whole other thing.
I soon realized that a lot had happened while I was away. There were phone calls which would end abruptly if I happened to walk in.
Ah, see, he does know. But why are you here?
Her old school friend lived in the studio in Chelsea. I could see them through the studio window as he cooked spaghetti.
Uh-huh.
They just looked very natural together. You know, it's funny how you can tell when people are in love.
This is a whole year it's been festering for.
I thought of 3 different ways of killing him. I even thought of killing her. And that seemed a far more sensible idea.
Yeah, 'cause insurance money.
There were long letters from there. They usually arrived on Thursdays, and she burned them all except one.
He knows everything.
That letter made very interesting reading.
Do you mean you stole it?
Yes.
Yeah, of course, I would do the same.
So I kept the letter.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the only person I can trust.
What? How? Why?
Anyway, that did it.
He dropped that and he picked it up and you didn't even touch it. So his fingerprints are all over that letter and yours aren't.
I might have done it if I hadn't seen something that changed my mind.
What was the thing you saw?
What did you see?
I saw you.
And what was you doing?
Oh, my dear fellow, everybody knew you took that money. Poor old Alfred.
Uh-huh. And?
Thanks very much for the drink.
Oh, God, he's
Interesting
leaving.
hearing about your matrimonial affairs.
That's when you know that he knows it's true.
I need an alibi. A very good one. People like you, I mean. Can they get jobs?
Why are you cleaning your fingerprints off everything?
Would you mind passing me your glass, old boy?
Oh, you're cleaning his fingerprints.
After a couple of weeks, I got to know your routine. In fact, there were times when I felt that you almost belonged to me.
That must have been interesting.
I can see that. I would love to follow someone for a whole year. It would be amazing.
Mr. Wilson left Belsize Park owing 16 weeks' rent and somewhat richer for a brief encounter with a Miss...
Oh, you owe a lot of money.
Perhaps that's why I've been trying to sell her car for over a month.
Her car?
Asked me to sell it for her.
I know. I called her up just before you arrived here. She only wanted 800.
Ah,
Where's the nearest police station? Suppose I walk there now.
What would you tell them?
everything. But he's not going to.
I should simply tell them that you're trying to blackmail me into murdering your wife.
He never said that.
Suppose I tell them how you followed her to that studio in Chelsea and watched them cooking spaghetti and all that rubbish.
But he hasn't done anything wrong, actually. You've got a criminal record, he hasn't.
Can you prove you didn't? It'll be a straight case of your word against mine.
Exactly.
Gave you what money I had, and you gave me the letter. It has your fingerprints on it.
Yes, I knew you did that for a reason.
Smart, aren't you?
No, not really. I've just had time to think things.
I was about to say he's just had a whole year to plan it all. He's been patient. Good on him. I think I would get bored after like a week.
That's £1,000. Where is it?
Somewhere in London.
None of your business.
You can take this £100 on account.
Take it and run.
Oh, your balance has dropped by over £1,000 during the year. Does the police ask you about that?
I hate that people can check your money. Why can't you just spend your money how you want to without people having to check it?
When I hear your whistle, I shall hang up and redial. The correct number this time.
This is not going to go the way that... I just can't figure out what's going to happen here.
You see, she often takes a walk around the garden before she goes to bed, and she usually forgets to lock up when she gets back.
How do you know all of this?
Yes, but she may say that.
But she isn't going to say anything, is she?
Is she? Ha! This is so good.
I'll bring Halliday back for a nightcap, so we'll find her together. And we shall have been together since we left her. And there's my alibi.
Ah, okay. But I still think you should kill her. Wait, there's something else going on here. There's something else. He wants to do it. Look at his face. He's happy to do it. And it's all planned out, but it is not going to go how you want it to go. I don't think he's going to end up not killing her. Maybe he'll end up telling her everything. He is. He'll come and he'll tell her everything because she's the one with the money. So he'll be like, I'll tell you everything if you give me some money. And then that'll be the end of it. That's what I would do.
This is the Maharaja. Isn't he dreamy?
You have 4 Rolls Royces.
I can't believe the way she's acting in front of them both, knowing fine well that she's been shagging them both. Some women are crazy.
Do you really believe in the perfect murder?
He does, and he's done it. There's a way to do it. Well, he thinks he's a way to do it.
But aren't you going to listen to the radio? Saturday Night Theatre?
Oh, no, it's a thriller. I don't like thrillers when I'm alone.
Oh, poops, here's the start of it.
Well, I like that. You two go gallivanting while I stay home and do those boring clippings.
You need to stay home to be dead.
Quite obvious you don't want us to go out tonight, so we won't. We'll stay here with you instead.
Let's not be childish about this.
Yeah, I've seen all that before.
All right, I'll do your old press clippings.
Typical. She's very, very clever. Master manipulator. She's gonna sneak out anyway.
Taxi's here.
What are you seeing that I'm not seeing?
Tony, what are you waiting for?
Oh, he needs to put the key under the carpet.
You know, it's quite possible old man Burgess might call. Would you tell him we're at the Granada? It might be rather important.
Things are going wrong already. It's a sign. You need to stop.
Goodbye, dear.
Oh, she senses something. I was thinking he might not be able to kill her, but he's already killed one, so he will.
Dartmoor prison, Smithfield. Anyway, I was staying at the Torbay
Oh, your clocks are different.
commercial traveller. I sell agricultural machinery.
I don't think that's what his watch was saying.
My watch has stopped. I must have overwound.
So as
Excuse
her
me, Roybal. I have to call my boss.
So what time were you supposed to phone him? Yeah. Oh, he's leaving. Quick. Get back in.
Hello.
Put your hand down. Do it. Oh! He's doing it. Oh, bugger. Oh, it's too late now. She's gonna stab him with the scissors in his eye. Oh, no way you'd have been able to get that angle. Nah, it should have been in his eye. Oh, yeah, bugger, it's right in his spine, and he just pushed it even further in. Oh.
Oh, darling, pull yourself together. What is it?
A man attacked me, strangled me.
He's going to be able to explain it all away.
Now he's dead.
And that's your fault. Now what do you do? I knew she wasn't going to die. His brain's working overtime right now. First thing you need to do is get the key off of him, put it back in her purse, and then phone the police. And I can't think if there's anything else that you would need to do.
I've got such an awful head.
Quickly chuck the key in, quick, while she's not looking. Be more on the ball. We need to get away with this. Quick. There you go. Here she comes.
Have you any idea who might have done it?
Is he going to try and make her... What's he going to say? Does he want her arrested now?
I think it was a stocking or a scarf, isn't it there?
No, but I expect they'll find it.
Oh, it's outside, because you took it outside with you and then chucked it off outside. I remember. Oh, why are you getting rid of that? What? Why are you getting rid of it? Wait, what? What? I can't wait till the police get here to see what you've got to say. Oh, Christ. He's making it look like she shot him. Not shot him, stabbed him with the scissors for no reason. And she'll get arrested.
Tea, gentlemen?
He's so sneaky. I like it. It serves her right. Everything that comes to her serves her right. Because not only did she have an affair, but she lied about it. And she's got them both in the same room and being friendly with both of them when she's doing it with both of them. She's a little hussy.
Yes.
I'm a police officer. May I come in?
Of course.
You're not going to ask him to see a badge or anything? Don't touch things.
Yes, I've seen his report, of course, but there are a few things I'd like to get first-hand.
I don't think he's a policeman. I really don't. I don't think he's a policeman. He's not being professional. He touched things.
Had you ever seen him before?
Why, no, of course not.
There's a picture of him right there.
How about you, sir? Had you ever seen him before?
No.
Yes. Liar.
Wait a minute, Swan. Yes, that's it. Here's an old photo taken at a reunion.
There's bound to be a fingerprint in there somewhere. Oh, but it's not going to matter now, isn't it?
Oh, perfectly sure. I always lock up and I draw the curtain. Well, we assume that he broke in.
Well, there's no sign of a break-in.
Oh, he's making... Yeah, because he's going to make it so that she let him in.
Why didn't you call the police immediately this happened?
His face.
The ground was soaking wet last night. If he'd come in by the garden, he'd have left mud all over the carpet.
How can you tell?
It's a fairly new mat, and some of its fibers came off on his shoes. Tar stain on the mat, and some of the fibers show that as well. No, there's no question about it.
Ooh, oh, maybe he is a policeman.
A handbag, Inspector. My wife lost it at Victoria Station.
Was anything missing?
All the money was gone.
Anything else?
No.
Yes.
Papers or letters?
No.
Yes.
Are you quite sure about that?
Yes.
She's lying.
But it was still there when it was returned.
Well, whoever stole the money could have copied the key.
Yes. He's so clever. So freaking clever.
He could have had your key copied, and he could have used it to open the door. But of course he didn't. Because if he had, the key would still have been on him when he died.
Yeah.
Did you phone Margot before or after you phoned your boss?
Tony, I know what I wanted.
He didn't even phone his boss.
Wasn't there a telephone directory in the hotel?
Yes, but his country number wouldn't be in that directory.
He's quick. He's thinking quick.
I heard what had happened here. I forgot all about it.
Yes.
He's on to him.
Yes, I'm afraid the gate may be locked. Would you mind taking a look, sir?
Certainly.
Oh, this is amazing. So
How much does he
freaking
know
clever.
about you and Mrs. Windus? Letter to Mrs. Windus from New York. It was found in the dead man's inside pocket.
Oh, he's found the letter.
When you lost your handbag, did you lose a letter as well?
Yes.
You did lose it, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Arrest her right now. Arrest her for being a hussy.
Him and mine was in my handbag here.
You could have let him in.
Yeah.
How do you think I got these bruises on my throat?
You did it yourself.
You could have caused those bruises yourself.
Yes. She deserves it. Okay, she maybe doesn't deserve it that much, but she's been a naughty girl.
Letter from Mr. Halliday. This letter was found in the dead man's pocket.
Why that letter? What's in that letter that she wanted to keep? I don't think they said.
Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty. Yeah. This is all a dream. Wait, was it not a dream? She'd been locked up.
Tony, I've been writing this stuff for years. I figured out something for you to do.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let's take those points one by one.
He knows he's an insider.
Because you wanted to read my letter. And when you had read it, you got mad and decided to teach her a lesson.
Oh, he's figured it all out.
Why should I want anyone to kill Margot?
It's tough for us to see because we both love her.
He's not going to throw himself under the bus to save her.
It's because of her association with you that she lost the sympathy of the jury.
Right, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she would have had Margot's.
It'll be months before I get my hands on that. People don't commit murder on credit.
He's thought of it all. He's unravelled it. He's on to you.
Had you just drawn this money from your bank?
Have you been to my bank, Inspector?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I have.
I really like him.
I mean, that might be the very person we're looking for. Hello.
What are you doing? What are you up to?
This is yours. Somebody's latchkey. It was lying on the floor just here.
No, mine's here.
What?
No, it's not yours. It may be mine, then.
What's he doing?
That's the trouble with these latchkeys. They're all alike. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You were saying...
What's it? What?
I'm sorry to have had to bother you at this time.
Not at all, Inspector, not at all.
He's not leaving yet. He's got another question for you. Damn it.
Just one other.
There we go.
Have you a small blue attaché case?
Oh, I'm afraid not. Just as well.
What's in it?
I used it instead of a briefcase, you see.
Oh.
Well, these taxi men are...
Where's all the money come from? He didn't do the bank thing, did he?
Inspector, before you go, I think Mr. Wenders has something to tell you.
Oh, because the £100, the boy didn't take the £100, so he's got it back. What? Wait, what? I'm so
But it wasn't necessary to pay Swan after all. Obviously, he couldn't produce all this without questions being asked, so he lived on it.
Yeah.
He's been living on it since the 27th of March.
Yeah.
Trying to persuade me to go to the police with the most fantastic story you ever heard.
Yeah, but explain the cash.
And I wrote those 2 blackmail notes, and I kept Mr. Halliday's letter and planted it on the body.
It's all true.
Yes, the stock, and perhaps I'd better tell this, Mark. It might sound more like a confession. I substituted, is that the right word?
You can tell he's lying.
You do follow me, don't you? What else, Mark?
He's telling the truth lying.
All right, Mr. Halliday, this is all very interesting, but it isn't getting me any nearer what I came to find out.
It is. He's telling the exact truth and the whole truth.
That's the day before this all happened. I tell you, he's been living off it ever since. Mrs. Banks.
Halliday.
Let him look. He is the professional.
I knew if you found it, she wouldn't stand a chance. You see, she was just about to give it to him when she killed him instead.
That doesn't make sense.
You don't expect anyone to believe this.
No.
Oh, of course, it wouldn't mean much to you, would it? You'd have to admit you arrested the wrong person.
No, he's still on it. That's why he's here.
Denied, of course.
And perhaps she'll change her will. You'll have done it all for nothing, Tony.
He'll still have the money in the case.
I hope Mr. Halliday's not waiting outside to see me. Would you mind just taking a look, sir, to make sure he's gone?
What are you doing? You bugger.
There are a few things belonging to Mrs. Wendis at the police station. They'd like you to come and collect them sometime.
Wait, is she...
I don't suppose we shall meet again.
Goodbye, Inspector, and thank you very much.
Did she get the death sentence? Are they waiting? What's going on here? I thought she just got arrested and nothing else. I don't think you're going to get away with it, which is a shame because I thought I really wanted you to. I don't like cheaters and I don't like liars, but I think I'm being too harsh on her. What's he going to go look for? So that's what the whole key thing was about. Told you he wasn't giving up. He's still on it.
I got back in again. Start the ball rolling.
What? What ball? Why is it rolling? What are you up to? Oh, there she is. Were you having an affair with him too? What's happened? I'm not sure I understand.
Margot.
Can someone please explain what's happening? I don't know what's going on.
Whose key is this?
I thought it was mine. I don't know.
Oh my god, is it the dead guy's key? So he did have... Wait, it's the dead guy's key.
Take this handbag back to the police station. Oh, wait a minute, you clot. You can't walk down the street like that. You'll be arrested.
I thought it suited you.
Inspector, I don't want to interfere, but do you think you could tell us what you're up to?
He's away too, just hold on.
What did you find out, sir?
Well, the first clue came quite by accident.
Oh, I'm excited to hear all this.
While I was doing this, I managed to lift your latchkey. Highly irregular, of course, but my blood was up. Williams?
Wendis. He's coming back. Bloody hell. It's all kicking off now. That's what he was talking about with the keys looking the same. He took the wrong one off of the dead guy.
Have you got it?
I don't think so.
Took me just half an hour to find it.
Half an hour would have took me 5 minutes.
And told him to return it to the same place when he left. But as Swan was killed, we naturally assumed that your key would...
Yes. Uh-huh.
Unlock the door, then return the key before he came in.
Mm-hmm.
Wenders took out of Swan's pocket and
That's
returned to her
his.
handbag was...
Swan's own latchkey.
Yes.
Mind you, even I didn't guess that at once. Extraordinary.
He's amazing.
Because you were the only other person who could possibly have left that key outside. I had to find out if you knew it was there.
But Give her like a year in jail or something. Or maybe she's been through enough, actually. If your husband tries to kill you, that's plenty. That's enough for one day.
He's just left the station. Give me a thump if he comes this way.
So, what's your plan? What are you going to do when he comes back?
Realize his mistake, put two and two together, and look under the stair carpet. But once he opens that door, we shall know everything.
Oh, I was thinking that you would all pounce on him as soon as he came in the door. Oh, this is very exciting. I'd love to be in that room right now. Just waiting patiently. It all comes down to a key on the stairs. Uh-huh.
He's trying to remember when he put the key back in there. No, he's given up. Hold it. He stopped again. He's staring at the key.
This is so funny.
Now he's got it. He's coming back fast. He's remembered.
Get ready. Everyone get ready, pounce. Oh, that's it. That's you. Done for. Bugger. You are screwed. Oops. Oh, you messed up a lot. And now you have to see them two together.
Congratulations, Inspector. Oh, by the way,
A whole year of planning and you still couldn't get it right.
I suppose you're still on duty, Inspector.
Oh, he's on duty, all right. God, I love him so much. What other movies is he in? I love you even more now. Brush the moustache. Wow. That is definitely my favourite Hitchcock movie. Yes. That was actually bloody fantastic. I loved it from the very beginning to the very end. I loved everything. It was so clever and very well thought out. Hitchcock is a genius. He's even more of a genius than I am, and that's hard. I really loved Inspector Man, and I just want him to be in every movie from now on. He was just brilliant. Please tell me what he's in. All of it. It was a lot. The whole movie was a lot to take in. Like a lot. Because every time I thought I was understanding it all, then something else happened. I was like, what? What? But then something else happened. But it all came together very nicely and it was tied in a bonny little bow. Oh, I'm going to do best Hitchcock movie ever. I'm pretty sure that's my favourite. I need to think. Which ones have I seen? No, I'm going to say this one's my favourite. Wait, no. Rear Window. I can't decide. This one's my favourite because it's today. It's today's favourite, so it's getting best movie ever. Did it ever say what was in the letter and why she kept that one? I don't think it did. I'm guessing it was like lovey-dovey stuff that nobody really cares about. Unless it was sexual things. And it had like things that they were going to do to each other. Okay, that's enough. We're not talking about sexy stuff today. It was all polite and it was all romantic and it was all PG, and there was just probably just said I love you for the first time. He probably wrote it in a letter and didn't even tell her her face. Why am I so bitter about it? Do you know why? Because she cheated on him. She was having an affair. She got away with it. I really actually wanted her to die. I know that's so harsh, but she lied to him for like at least a year, and they were in the same room together, and it was weird, and she let that happen, and that she had no respect for him whatsoever. And I'm kind of sad that it was him that ended up worse off at the end, because he's gonna have to go to jail forever. That's why I'm a little bit angry and bitter, because she should have got something. Her husband tried to kill her. She was in jail for a little bit. She thought she was okay. That's enough. That'll do. Karma always comes back. Bad gets bad. So she probably got bad enough. Okay, it's fine. I'm not bitter anymore. Grace Kelly is like the prettiest face and probably body too, although I haven't seen underneath her clothes. I can't say about her body, but the outside of her body and her face is very, very pretty, very appealing to the eyeballs, and she is a very nice actress. I quite like her a lot, and I think I'm not the only one because everyone says that she's very, very pretty. I think I knew that she wasn't going to die, but when he was strangling her, I was like, oh, maybe she will die, and then there's going to be this massive thing, and she'll be in the rest of it, but like as a ghost or as flashbacks. I really didn't know how it was going to go. Detective Dawn wasn't on the ball today. She's still on holidays. She's still having a break. I find the Hitchcock movies are... I can't put my finger on it, but they're like comforting to watch. Like I would, if someone said to me, what Hitchcock movie do you want to watch? I'd be like, any. Just put any of them on and I will be fine with any of them. And I will be under my duvet, comfortable, with the snacks, with my cup of tea, and I would have best night ever. Like that's the kind of movie that you want to watch when you just want to be comforted. And I know it's not a typical genre that you would want to watch when you are like in a bad mood and you want to be cheered up, or you just want to feel better. But they would make you feel better. I'm telling you, they would. I'm going to test it. I'm going to put it to the test. I'm going to be in a bad mood one day, not intentionally, but one day when I'm in a bad mood and I'm not meaning to be. I always try and feel better when I'm in a bad mood. I don't try to be in a bad mood ever. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna lie in bed or on the sofa under my duvet, lots of snacks around me, a nice big warm cup of tea, get the Hitchcock on, any of them, mostly this one, and then instantly, I swear to God, within like 10 seconds, you're just gonna be like mood lifted and instantly feel like you've just smoked something. Hitchcock is a drug. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna predict right now that any Hitchcock movie I watch, there is not going to be any of them that I do not like. There's your prediction. Tell me which one you think I should watch next, and tell me who the Inspector Man is and which movies that he is in. And tell me why the main character guy looked like James Stewart. He must be related somehow. He's like a cousin or something. Right, I'm bursting for a pee again, so I'm going to have to go. If you like this video, then please give it a great big thumbs up. If you're a planner and saying you haven't already, then please subscribe to all the fun stuff to make the channel grow. And I will love you forever. And check out Patreon. And I have to go. I thank you so much for what I thank you. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Mwah.